You ain't never been a jealous type. Popped up and you find out. That's when me and might change your life. It gets real and it's so feeling tight. Cause I'm coming with the real. You know I like to chill. Baby, keep it real. You know how you feel. Ain't no changing up, ain't no switching up. Girl, you know I'm already ready. All right, y'all. So the rumors have definitely been swarming around, even more so saying that Holly Bailey, the Little Mermaid, is preggers. And it's like more and more seeming like she cannot even hide the fact. However, she has not spoken on the fact that she's with child, with anybody or anything like that. And people, of course, are going to speculate that it is DDG's child because that's who she's currently dating. Um, and I'm sure if they really are dating, he would have noticed if she had a stomach or not. Now, keep in mind, I did see that there's possibility a child on the Little Mermaid video, that part two that could be coming out, and maybe that's it could possibly be a fake belly. But the way she seems to always have it on her, I don't think she would be in character 100% of the time. But then maybe she would. I don't know. Or maybe she's just waiting for the right time to reveal it. But part of people are wondering, like, why hasn't she spoke on the whole situation? Because if you're preggers and you're about to pop, like, speak on it. Because I don't feel like she's 6 months. I don't feel like she's 7 months. I feel like she's 8 or 9 months. Seven. She's in her third trimester. That's what it's giving me. Third trimester. Because, you know, Holly's one of them females that's really tiny. Probably won't get too big. But it's giving me third trimester because it seems like she's huge. Now, maybe she had made a contract and said that she didn't want to reveal it until the movie. I don't know. But I feel like if you're in your third trimester, like, I feel like you're good. And I feel like nothing should be able to happen at that point. I feel like you should be able to tell your fans and lay their minds to rest. Now, I will say that DDG has been dealing with a lot of backlash because he's dating the Holly Bailey or Halle, and a lot of people don't seem to like DDG, which to me, I don't see a problem with it. They have the same background. They actually don't look bad together, and it's really none of my business who they choose to date. So I don't really understand why she's keeping a secret. And even Krishan said, kind of spilled the beans on the Jason Lee show and kind of said that she felt like she knew that Holly was pregnant, been knowing she's pregnant. True enough, I feel like I knew. So it's not like saying that she actually knew, but like the way she's carrying herself lately with these big baggy clothes on, stuff that's not skin tight, but very loose and bulky and bulgy, is making people feel like she's out there. And some of the stuff looks like her belly is like out there, like a past her breastises out there. Like, I feel like you really can't hide that, but she goes to great lengths to hide it. So it's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like that's doing a disservice to your fans. Like, it's at some point, like, yeah, you gotta keep your life private to a certain extent, but you're in your third motherfucking trimester. Like, you could pop any day now. Literally, I feel like she could be in a hospital in labor any day now, and then she pop out with a whole freaking baby, and maybe she don't even tell us she have a baby, and she just behind the scenes taking care of it. I feel like that's how you get disassociated with your fans, low key. Like, why do you feel the need to hide that you're pregnant or preggers from us? Like, what is the need? What is the validation? Like, you have movies coming out that you want us to go see. You should be trying to connect with your fans, not keep us at bay. Like the Color Purple movie, like Color Purple movie, the Little Mermaid, we supported her on that. The Color Purple movie, people are gonna go see that. Me personally, I never understood really what Color Purple was, and I'm really not good with like seeing black people distressed. And when I do remember it, it kind of gave me there just a little bit. And so I don't really see the need to watch it again. Only reason I would watch it is just to see actors that I love support in the movie. But it never really gave me like, I just got to go see the Color Purple. Even though I do like the Color Purple as a color, I never, to be honest, the movie kind of traumatized me a little as a little child, because it was just like, it's a lot going on here, baby. It's a lot going on. Like, I learned about incest and like molestation and stuff at that age, and I can't even say Beloved was any better. Like, if you haven't seen Beloved, like, I'm still traumatized by that movie. Like, Oprah, that girl, she's something else. Like, she definitely has a story to tell, because some of the movies that she has recommended and went through, like, these movies be full of pain, and like, you definitely know that a person has to have gone through something to be able to enjoy a movie that's so in depth. But to be honest, I kind of want to see Beloved again, because when I saw it, I was so young. But at the same time, I still feel like it would be too traumatic for me to see. But I do feel like I liked Beloved just a little bit more than The Color Purple, only because it was more supernatural, more sci-fi, whereas The Color Purple was more DVSA in it, like grimier. But don't get me wrong, I love me some Whoopi Goldberg, and how she was like, everything you did to me, gonna come back on you, and I'm here. Like, I love that part. But I am trying to raise my vibration, not kill it. But anyway, back to Halle. So I feel like if she doesn't feel comfortable enough to tell her fans her situation, and she's going to great lengths to hide it, even though she could be popping out any day now, what does that truly say about how she feels about her fans? Like, she just put out music, and we try to support her. We try to support her sister. And her sister be coming for everybody who come for Halle. It's like, eventually, is she going to want to go on tour, or is she done with the music scene, or is she done with the acting scene? Like, how do you feel like you're going to build a rapport with your fans and make them want to come see you and support you if you can't even be vulnerable with us and let us know, like, yeah, DDG's my baby daddy, or no, I'm not pregnant, it's for a movie, or anything. Now, the only reason I would be okay with this is if they specifically said, don't say anything because we're going to announce it when The Little Mermaid comes out. But to be honest, it took 5 years to make the first Little Mermaid. Like, is it really going to be coming out anytime soon? And if that's the case, then we would know that she has preggers before the movie comes out. Or, however, is the movie coming out soon? As a matter of fact, let me look it up, because I don't know if it is coming out soon. But I do remember seeing that in Little Mermaid, there is a little baby in the movie. So I don't know, unless somebody was just trolling and maybe they were just making a meme. But yeah, okay, yeah, The Little Mermaid 2 Return to the Sea is a, wait a minute, okay, that's saying 2000, so I know that's not the one, but I'm looking at another clip, and she's holding a baby. Hold up. It's called Return to the Sea. Ugh. But I'm not even sure, like, it's a time frame on it or whatever. I'm thinking that it could come out in the next year or two. I think I may have even seen May. I'm not sure. Even December. I don't know. But at the same time, I feel like I'm not really that invested in Halle anymore if she is not going to be invested in her fans. And I feel like I've detached myself from other celebrities or bloggers, YouTubers, just because of that fact. Like, I find it to be very disrespectful. And I can see if it's the first trimester, maybe even the second trimester, especially the first trimester, because you want everything to be smooth if it's your first child. But when it's the third trimester, I feel like you're pushing it and you're teeter-tottering on, I just don't want nobody to know my business. And I feel like, sorry, that's where the issue is coming up. Because I don't know what is the reason to hide it. So I'm hoping that she's only hiding it because of the movie. However, I don't really know, because I'm not her. And also, is she mad at us for coming for DDG? If you're mad at us for coming for DDG, just say that. Are you mad at us? Because she straight got on to people for coming for her nose and saying, I love my nose. I have a black nose. And the next person who better not come for my nose anymore. True enough, when you are pregnant, one of the things that is a telltale sign of you being pregnant is that your nose changes, like gets really big and flary, as well as your certain parts of your features and your there's swelling that happens in other parts like your feet and hands and stuff like that. So if she's not, then I would be surprised if she's not literally pregnant. However, what's the big deal? Like, I mean, it's giving me like she wants to have this baby, go a whole mother freaking year. The baby's like a toddler, 2 years old, and then she pop out, yeah, me and DDG had a whole kid. That's what it's giving me. It's like she wants to go this whole pregnancy and not letting nobody know. Is that even possible? But I guess anything's possible. But do I really want to watch somebody who's willing to do that? True enough, yes. I feel like you got to keep certain things private for your sanity. And when it comes to your family, I don't feel like they have to be in the public light. But literally, could you imagine her having a baby, waiting till the baby's like 2 years old, maybe even more, and then you find out she had a baby? I would be a little bit mad because she's so much in the public eye. Like, we see her around DDG all the time. She's popping out on social media, IG all of the time. She's at Beyonce's concerts. She's touring with Chloe. Like, she's in movies. Like, we constantly see her. So the fact that you feel like you want to be private, I don't really get that. But let me know, do y'all feel like she's justified in the way she's acting? Or do you think it's a bit messed up? Let me know. Because to be honest, I do know there's some celebrities who have quietly left the music scene and not been heard of, and then found out later they had kids. Namely, Erykah Badu. She did it, but she came back, found out she had kids. And before that, I didn't even really know. It was Lauryn Hill. So I know people do that, but not people that's really in the system. Like, now, if she plans on getting ducked off after all these movies and stuff come out and being on the low and not really talking to people, then cool. But I just can't really see myself connecting with a person who can go a whole 3-4 years, had a baby and this and that, popped out, and not even say who is from and who is out. Because even Britney was like, she's not pregnant. But the whole time it's like the girl gotta be something. And she get mad about her no. So it's just like she don't want people to know. Is it because they think something's gonna happen to the baby? Or do she think that DDG don't want her to have a kid? Because I know he would have to know that there's something under her outfit and her clothes if he's intimate with her. So I don't know who wouldn't know and why they're acting like she's not pregnant. Because somebody even made a comment like, Britney said she's not pregnant. That was a rumor a couple of months ago after I had even said, like, I feel like she's pregnant. So even her family's rocking for her and not telling nobody. And the only reason that you kind of know that it was a thing because her and her sister got so emotional just from a hug. And that's definitely giving pregnancy hormones. And it's definitely giving, oh, I felt the baby jump or I felt the baby bump and I got so emotional because my sister, whom I love so dearly, is having a precious bundle of joy. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, privacy is important. However, if you're in a public eye, a public spotlight, I feel like privacy just kind of goes out the window. And I feel like your fans have a right to know to some extent that you are with the child. And especially with DDG, like, what is it going to really hurt? Like, we don't care if that you were DDG. And if DDG is the father, then I feel like we're going to accept the child regardless. And if people don't accept the child, then there's something wrong with them and not her. But it's also, like I said, it's just making me feel away. And I don't know why it's making me feel away. Maybe I'm the only one it's making feel away. But it's definitely making me feel away because it's like, why are you going to such great lengths to hide that you are pregnant with a child? Like, does even Beyonce even know? Like, let us know. Got your body on me, now I feel it out. I can't hear big deal. I'm never impressed by nobody else. And it's just you that I've never felt. Baby, can you be mine or can I be yours? And if not, baby, you can there's a door. Can you feel what I'm saying? Can you feel?